Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a good Wednesday. Yeehaw! It's the middle of the week already. Whew. Seems like it was just last week, Just like yesterday. No. Today we are working on Irish Blessing from Moira Blackburn. And this is one that I got from 123 Stitch, several weeks ago. But today we are going to be working on this part. Let me see if I can just bring you in. All right. So we'll be working on this part going down. I had a heck of a time trying to find all my colors. Now that makes it look like it's green, but maybe I got the wrong number. I don't know. I'm using the call for colors, and it says definitely, whoops, we don't need that part. So sorry. Are you there? On my thing, it says an X. So the X is bronze, and it's 829. Which is this color? So that I don't look green. It's like a medium olive-ish, but it's got a little more red to it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think that's khaki. It's not that color. Okay, so we'll just go with the flow, right? Isn't that how we fly? Oh, jeez. I started this just so I'd know where I'm at. This is on 16 count Jade from Picture This Plus. And I don't know anything else I could tell you. So, what's everybody up to? What is everybody stitching on? Is everybody working on fall, or are you trying to finish the summer things? I can't keep up. There is no way I could finish anything in a certain season. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I started something, well, I'd still have to be working on Christmas. Wait, here we are. You know what I mean? So I'd be working on it now, and I can't do it in the month that it actually is. It just... Sorry, I have to have coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I did not sleep well, so here we are. Yeah. So hopefully this color will show up on this green. I love this fabric. It's kind of a medium mottled turquoise. Oh, it's gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. I worked a little bit on Anna Oman. I think it's 1873. Don't quote me on that. I love that pattern. I just sat there for about an hour, hour and a half, and stitched before I went to work. I figured that'd center me, because I knew by the time I got home, I was going to be tostadas. Yeah. Oh, and I watched a good movie for a change. And it had, the guy that was in the Princess Diaries, that was dancing with Julie Andrews. Never can remember his name, but I really like him. And it was called Tortilla Soup. It was really good. It had a couple other actresses that I know who they are, but I don't know them by name. One of the ladies that was in it was the young girl in Batteries Not Included that lived upstairs in that apartment building. I don't know her name either, but she's been in several things. I don't know, it's been a while since I had to remember people's names. Of course, I can remember Hune Crone and Jessica Tandy, but yeah, because they made a big splash way back then. Yeah, I miss Jessica Tandy. I loved her. Just absolutely loved her. One of my favorite movies is Green Fried Tomatoes. Oh, must have watched that movie 100 times. Just love it. And Kathy Bates. Oh, superb. But that's all I did, and I consequently tried to go to bed at 1:30, or not 1:30, 12:30. That wasn't happening. I couldn't even talk myself into it. So I didn't go to sleep until about 3 something. And then I was up at like 7. So I'm looking forward to my big day off tomorrow. I got a day off tomorrow, and then I work Friday, and then I'm off for 3 days. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Sure is a pretty color once you get it down. But yeah, like I was saying, I can't finish things in seasons, evidently because I start too big of projects, but there's all that other crap in between that I want to start and work on. So yeah, I lose focus very, very easily. I came real close to getting out one of my stamped projects yesterday, but there was too much stuff in between and I didn't have time to pull it out because I put all that stuff that I got from my sister that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I'm telling you. More crap. Now, my daughter and I are supposed to go on Saturday to that Restore because they're open 9 to 4 on Saturday. So they're open like Wednesday through Saturday. And I'm looking for cabinets. So, yeah, that'll be a piece of work. Hopefully we can get them in the house. May have to call for backup. Her husband may have to come because like I said, her shoulders were bothering her. So, yeah. Picking up stuff ain't real good, when you got somebody that can half pick it up, that would be me, yeah. And then her, whose shoulders are giving out, yeah. Where am I going? But, yeah. So I don't know. Are you guys the same? I mean, do you feel like, not about your shoulders, but, sorry, I'm jumping from one thing to the next. Can you tell today? Can you finish a project before the actual holiday, we'll call it? Or season is over, or whatever? I don't know. Maybe I just picked too big of projects. I don't know. I don't know. Gotta see where I have to go here. I think I gotta go one more. Now this material kind of acts like 18 count to me. Because, it was dyed, of course. Whoops, I got in the wrong hole. And it kind of shrunk a bit. So this one is a little bit harder to tell because the holes are a little bit smaller. Does that make sense? I can still see it. It's just getting it there. The gauge seems to be off. Does that make sense? It's not acting like my other 16 count. Maybe because it has so much dye in it. I don't know. Don't know. But we'll just go with it. I wouldn't want to work on this all the time, but this is supposed to be a small project. I was trying to buy a small project. That worked out well for me. I always get something. And then that border, I may just leave the whole border off. I'm just irritated with that border to who wouldn't have it on this thing. I mean, seriously, where is that page? Whoa, look at it. Look at that border. I mean, come on, guys. It's like insanity. I didn't know. I mean, it looks gorgeous. Yeah, but, oh God. One thing at a time, focus. Yes. You know me. Gotta focus here. Where am I? I think I got one more stitch here. So I think we're going to continue with this schedule of 2 nights and 1 day. And then in about 2 weeks, I have to work another night because somebody needs the day off or something. So, special times. Something to look forward to. No, not. So we'll see. But at least I'm down to 3 days a week, which works for me. Works for me. Then I don't have to worry about it. Get it all over with at once. And that means I have 4 days off a week. That's the way that's theoretically supposed to go. But I'm just finding it's too difficult sometimes. Especially that night thing. Did I do that right? No, that kind of looks whacked out. For some reason. Focus, lady. Focus. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm trying, people. Trying. Sometimes I have problems in corners. I can't visualize how it's supposed to be. And other times I don't have a problem at all. So, I don't know. It's just downright weird. So, I don't have any plans for my day off because my daughter's got to work. So, I don't know what Molly and I are up to. It's supposed to be up to almost 80 degrees tomorrow. Wasn't it just snowing like last week sometime? I swear, this time of year it's just crazy crackers. Well, this is certainly, I got real hopeful. I got out all the colors for this corner. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, stop. Okay. Okay, let's lose this color here. Got to be able to see it. Got my little rose-colored gold scissors. They're real fancy. I got them from Amazon. They're heavy. They weigh a ton, and they don't cut all that well. But they look good. That's just not special. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, T is 781. It says orange. I don't know how they get orange out of that. It's like a burnt orange. Okie dokie. We'll see. This will be interesting. Because this is the light color. It's called mustard. So, I know. I guess it's supposed to look fallish. I'm not real clear on all that. I don't know. Or maybe that's just the way things look in Scotland. Never been there. Oh, for pity's sake. Just get there. Thank you. So, I think I'm just going to rest on my day off. I'll do a video, of course, but just kick back and stitch. Because I can do that. Heaven knows I can do that at a drop of a hat. Probably in my sleep, but no, not happening. Oh, come on. Please. Why is everything giving me a pain? Make sure where I was at. We are going to go up. So hopefully, I don't know, I got another bright color yellow and I can't seem to find it. So it's not. Let me look at some. 781, that's the color I'm supposed to be using. Then there's this. So hopefully that'll show up. That's what color was there. And if it's surrounded by something else, I have to see what I'm doing. We're not going there. Just not going there. I have to go down so I can go up. I have to have a foothold here. For some reason. Okay, now we can go over here. Yeah, no, skipping everywhere, aren't I? Oh well. It'll be fine. I watched a lot of YouTube before and when I got home, and FlossTube and YouTube, and keeps me abreast of everything. I tried to watch Kimberly this morning, but on Fat Quarter Shop. I have to keep saying her name because otherwise I'm going to forget. I like those hands-on design, the ones that are on so-called chalkboard. They're really pretty. Chalkboard material, that is. But I just don't know about that color. I mean, I had a heck of a time with black. Hopefully that would be maybe a shade down from this. I don't know if it'd be too hard for me to see or not. Sooner or later I'm going to get that light. I don't know that I can use it really well. I tried to use the last one and it didn't. I don't know. It was hard to do diamond painting and use it, but we'll see. We'll see. Make sure I got it going right. Skip a space and stitch 3. So, does anybody have plans for October, or if they're doing autumn stitching or fall stitching, or just what? How does everybody feel about that? That's the question for the day. Do you stitch in seasons, or do you just stitch to stitch? You know what I mean? I find I can do anything anytime, but like coming out of winter, I like to do spring stuff because I like to see the flowers and all that come to life and all that. So that gets me started there. And summer, I'm not a patriotic-ish stitch type thing, I don't like to do many of them. I mean, some of them are very pretty, but I don't know. I mean, I don't like that typical red, white, and blue vivid. I'm not a big person of that. Yes, I like my country. That's not where I'm going with that. I'm going to stitch it. It's a whole nother ball game. A whole nother ball game for me. And some of those patterns are really cute. And I like Teresa Koger, but, that was a given. I just... So, I just tend to stitch on what I want to stitch on. Does that make sense? More so than anything. God, I got freaked out today. I have the hot water heater's in the kitchen because there's no walls there. And otherwise it would have been in its own little corner and covered up and everything, in a normal world. But it just sits at the corner of the kitchen. And there's that flashing up there. And I heard this bird, and I'm panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, do not do that, Laura Jean. I thought he was going to come through that flashing because it's kind of rippled up there from years of being there. My son-in-law needs to go up with the screw gun and tack that up. I don't know that there's anything to tack it to. Maybe I don't know, the ceiling material of some kind. I know it's kind of lightweight, so I don't know what's up beyond that. I mean, I'm sure there's a frame somewhere, but I thought, oh, holy hell, no, we're not having no bird in here today. Just could not deal. I am terrified of birds, especially at close range. I love looking at them. They're great. They're absolutely great. But get it within like 10 feet of me and I'll break out into a cold sweat. So, yeah, it's special. But he wasn't. There was just, I don't know, just a space. I thought my daughter got them all because she went up on the roof. Because I had a leak up in the kitchen, which is leaking again. I didn't dare tell her because we have to get back up on the ladder, and it hasn't been the month or week for that. She's a little strung out. I feel her pain. And so I don't know. But it's one of those great big, somebody told me they were magpies. They're great big and they're white, and I want to say either dark blue or black with a very long tail. But they make a horrible noise, kind of like a crow. Oh man, I was sweating bullets. I'm like, oh please, God, don't let that thing get in my house. You know how we feel about this. We can just bypass this. And now I have to worry whether or not he can get in. But he's too big. I mean, I've seen these birds. Crap, what the hell? Around here. Would you get off of there? So I know he's huge. I mean, he's about the size of a crow. A big crow. So, I know he can't get in. But it was weird hearing him. Panicsville! I had a bird in my house one time. This is back when I was with one of my boyfriends. And we had an attic, and we had gone up and gotten the crap out of the attic, but we didn't close that little trap, trap lid, if you will, that they have for attics, you know what I mean, in a closet. And so it was kind of tilted, and this bird had gotten in through the vent, and he got into my other studio, because that's what I was using it for at that time. Yeah. And I was petrified. I was in the bedroom. I shut the door. I told him, get it out of there. And he went right in there. Grabbed the stupid bird. Because, of course, he was 6'4". So, it didn't bother him at all. He grew up on a farm. And animals and all kinds of stuff. So, that didn't bother him. But he finally got it out of my house. I was petrified. But it was one of those black starlings that they have in Kansas. They have all kinds of starlings. Yeah, great. No, I am not a bird person. We've had them when I worked at the grocery store. They have, of course, real great big high industrial, what do you call it, ceilings there. And we had a hummingbird it got in by the door somehow. And he was flying all over the store. But the ceilings were at least 25 feet tall. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just taking a guess. Huge ceilings. So, yeah. That didn't bother me. I don't know. They finally got him up towards the front, and they stood on the doors, and he finally got out. But geez Louise, I was like Panicsville. And then when I worked at Dairy Queen back in the day, we had two wide, we call them cargo doors, you know. They weren't like a garage door, it didn't lift that way, but they're two wide open so we could get equipment in and out. Frickin' bird. Oh my god, he was dive bombing. And the ceilings were short there. Oh yeah, we were all locked in the office, waiting for it to settle down. So I wasn't the only one at that point. I'm telling you. I've had some bird episodes. Just insanity. I don't like the way they fly. And they move around. No. But I've never ever been a bird person. But I'll go look at them, you know, as long as they're caged, and, you know, I think they're beautiful. But I don't want it flying in my face. See, now you know my paranoia. Flapping birds and dead animal heads on the wall. Yeah, that's another major concern for me. I always think the whole animal is there, and it's going to come busting out the door. No. I mean, I panic when I see a deer in person, let alone their poor stuffed heads on the wall. But yeah, that's another terrible, terrifying moment. Well, that's a pretty color. Now that I'm getting it stitched in there. Oh, and I gotta run to the store. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great day. Yep, just get through it. Just get through it. Making sure I'm doing this right. Almost got this part done. It's really pretty when it's done. But I wanted to start on the, I don't know, that side. Well, it's not a border, it's just, it kind of borders this, but I just think it's pretty. That's why I said I don't want to ruin it with all that other happy stuff. Some stuff I just can't look at and focus and figure out. I don't know. Don't know. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Alright, guys. Whoa, crash, boom, bang. I think that is gonna run into this. I'm so sorry. Jeez, everything's out of whack here. Seems like there should be something. I guess not. It just looks like that. That's gonna be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Wednesday and a good rest of your week. And we will see you next time. God bless, stay safe, and keep stitching. Bye-bye.